Thank you so much for joining us today in the Clubhouse room. And yes, we are live on YouTube. And if you're in the Clubhouse room and you would like to see what we're going to be demonstration live with QuickBooks Online, you can click the link at the top of the room and jump on over to YouTube where you can see the live demonstration. So if you're catching this on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Elaine Forbes Daisley. I'm an accountant, certified QuickBooks Pro advisor. I've been using QuickBooks for over 25 years. I've been an accountant for over 34 years. So we are doing a live demonstration with QuickBooks Online. And today we're going to talk about tagging. We're going to be talking about tagging, and let's get started. If you have any question, feel free to put it in the comment. Welcome to those who are on Facebook in the Create Financial Solution group, because we're also streaming to that group, and for those who are on YouTube and those who are in the Clubhouse. So we're going to be talking about tagging. What is tagging? Tagging is actually a customized feature inside of QuickBooks that you use to tag your expenses, invoice, and bills. So you can tag transaction so you can get a report on those transactions. So what I will be doing is show you how to actually turn on the tagging feature inside of QuickBooks. Now, there are the simple version, the plus, essential, and advanced inside of in subscription level. You are able to use tagging in all level of QuickBooks. However, there are 300 tags. You can use 300 tags in all the versions of QuickBooks. Group tagging, you can use 40 tags in plus, essential, and simple. And then inside of the advanced version, you have unlimited group tagging. So that should help you to use the tagging feature. So where do you turn on the tagging feature? So we are inside of the sample version of tagging. I'm going to show you where it shows up and show you where to turn it on. So when you go to the icon, the gear icon, you click on the gear icon, you click on accounts and setting, and then click on sales. And if you notice, it says tags. Let's make sure that this, come on. Why am I showing? Okay, let's go back to sales. I don't know. All right, let's go out of this. Let's close this. All right, there we go. We're gonna get this again, and we're gonna go to accounts and setting, and then we're gonna go to sales. I don't know why this. Jeez. Okay, let's go here. This is not playing nice. Okay, let's do this again. Cancel. This is happening in real time, guy. Okay. So here it is. So this is where it shows tags at the bottom right here. There's a little pencil all the way over to the corner right here. Right? If you click on that pencil, you can turn the tags on, and you do save. Always remember to save. So now tags is turned on. You can then go to expenses, and this, see, it's a show tag field. That's on. If it was not on, you would click the pencil and turn it on and make sure that it's on. So once you have your tags turned on, so that's how you actually turn tags on. Now, once the tag is turned on, if you go to banking, you will actually see the pet on the banking tab. You see the tabs right here. You can access the tab from right here from the banking field. That's one way to access the tab. The other way to access the tag is click on the gear icon where it says all lists. You can click on tag. It brings you to the tag. So that is how you access the tags. Now we're going to go to how to set up. We're going to show you how to set up an individual tag. And then we're going to show you how to set up a group tag. So first we're going to show you how to set up tag new. Let's make sure. Let's see if we, okay. So you see the new right here. Click on that new. And the first thing we're going to do is set up a tag. So we're going to put car number 1, and we're going to save it. And then we're going to do another one. Car number, oh Lord, number 2, and we're going to save it. So now you can set up tags. You can set up. Now you can set up tags to track individual expenses. If you want to see like expenses for, so an easy way to think about tags is if you have an expense and you have different easier way. Let me use the vehicle because that's easier. So let's say you have an auto account. So let me show you what I'm saying. Let me go to the charts of account. I'm actually going to open this in a new tab. I hope I'm able to see it. Okay. Once it's populated, I'll show you. So if you did not want to use up all your on your charts of account, right? You did not want to create a new account and it's still related to that account. So you have a vehicle account, right? And you don't want to set up an account for each vehicle that you have. Tagging would be a good thing to use for that. So you would set up, you would still have your automobile account, and you want to see for just that car, how much money you spend for that car. Then you can just, instead of having each car on your chart of account, you do tag. So now you would set up the tag, and whenever you're entering the expense for that account, and let me show you, new, and you're entering an expense, the expense is going, there is going to be the tag right here where you can actually create an expense and add a tag to it. So that's how you actually add a tag to the expense. Yes, leave without saving. Now let's talk about grouping the tag. So I hope the tags, setting up the tags, that was helpful, of setting up the tags. So the tags are set up and you want to track expense. You can track the expense and you can also track the income. So if you do events and you want to track all the income and the expenses for event, you can track the invoice that comes in, tag the income that comes in, and tag the money that goes out. The same thing if you have like a car that is also bringing in income and you want to see just the amount of money that that car brings in, you can tag those income that comes from it. Now for the group tag, let's talk about group tags. So let's show you how to set up a group tag. Now, let's say that you are a person that does, so you want to see all the vehicle under the group tag. So you can put VEHIC, vehicle. And you can also put a color to it and you can save it. And then you can now go to these tags and edit them. Come on, let's edit this. It's not going to make me do it. Okay, my screen is not. All right, all right. I have to go back. I don't know why. Okay, we're going to close that. We want to be able to edit these. It won't let me do it. Let's refresh the screen and see if it's not populating. Whew. This will not make me do it. So you could set the group tags when you want to have a same the expense for one particular, like the vehicle. You can put all the vehicle under the same group tag. Another way that you'd use the group tag is if you want to group a certain amount of expense as it relates to a certain project or event, right? And one of the ways to look at group tag is when you think about having an event and you have different event. So you could create a tag that's for a group of expenses that you would like to track. So if you have a group of expenses that you'd like to track, then you group those tags together because you want to see all those tags that you create for these different tag group, and then you put those in a group. So you would want to see the group. I hope that's helpful. I hope that is helpful for you, Jermaine. I hope that answer your question. So that's how you set up a group tag. This is not making me do this, so I'm gonna go back here and try to go back to the screen and see if it would allow me. Actually, see, this is not making me do it at all. So I'm going to move from here and then go back to the tags. There we go. I don't know. So this is where you can now add it to the group, and you would do save. All right. So if you ever wanted to edit a tag and it's not doing it, just go out of it like I did. I just went into another tab, go back to it, and then it gives you the option to edit a tag. So you can edit your tag. So now I only have the group here. Let's say I also want a tag. I want a new group, tag group, and I want to event. I can event. So I have event, and now I want to create a tag name July 2022. I want that to go to the event group. Save. So now I have two groups. I have the event group and I have the vehicle group. I don't know why the light just messes me up. All right. So if you have tags for different stuff, then you can. I hope that was helpful for us today when it comes to tagging. All right. Do we have any more questions as it relates to tagging? So you can go back to your dashboard. And how do you see the report? Let's go back to the tags. Banking. Let's do tags. And you can just run a report. Now this is going to come up blank, right? So that's how we set up the tags. That's what is tag. We show you how to turn it on. We show you how to set up an individual tag. We show you how to set up a group tag. Let me show you now how to put an expense. We're going to show you how to put an expense. Okay, the sun is, I don't know why. I changed my desk, so I'm all the way in the sun now. All right, so we're gonna go show you how to add tag to an expense, and then we're showing you how to add tag to an invoice. So I'm gonna show you how to add it from the bank feed. So if you're adding your expense from the bank feed, so we're gonna click on this expense right here. And if you notice, once you click on it, it opens it. There is the tag button, and we can put it to the car if it was July event. And you can add more than one tag to an expense. So we're going to put it to the car, and we're going to put it to, what was this again? All right, we're going to put this to AU. We're going to put that to auto, and we're going to add it. And I'm going to show you how to add it when you're entering a new expense, new. And let's put the gas, and we add the tag right here. And we're going to save and close. And then we're going to enter so we can see this expense. And we're going to say Shin. And we're going to say this is going to be car number 1. And we're going to say save and close. So that's how you enter an expense. All right. So if you, that's entering it from the tag, from the bank feed, and that's actually entering it manually, just you entering the information. So let's go back to report. I want you to see how it looks on your report. Nope. We're going to go back to here. We're going to go to tag. And if you notice in the vehicle, it says 3 transaction. If you run that report, there it is. This is how the report looks. It says car, and it says car 2, and it puts all the expenses that was tagged for that car. All right. So that's how you enter the expense tags, your expense for tags. And now we're going to do an invoice, new invoice, and we're just going to give it to, send it to somebody. And we just put it in an expense, okay? Just an income, sorry. And this is where you tag this. And we can put car number 1. Now this is an example, please. Okay, we're going to say save and close. All right. If you notice now, the income shows up on the report right here because it's tagged. So on the tag report, you'll see the income. The income as well. All right. So that's how you add it to an invoice. So, and it will show up on the report. All right. Now we have question inside of Clubhouse. I'm going to take that question. But if you are on YouTube or you're in the Facebook group and you have questions, please feel free to put it in the comment. And if you are catching me for the first time, if you have any question, please feel free. I'll be more than happy to put the question in the comment. I'll be more than happy to answer it. If you're using QuickBooks and you need any assistance, if you need any clarification, I do have the link. It's going to be below the video inside of YouTube. The link is going to be below the video. You can schedule a 15 minutes complimentary session with me. I do offer QuickBooks training. I also have, if you're catching this in December of 2022 or in 2022, we're also going to be doing how to get ready for taxes, because usually one of the problems we face is when it comes to our QuickBooks, we're not ready for taxes because we have issues. So let's make sure that is going to be November 18th, 2022. On November 18th, 2022, we'll be doing how to get ready for taxes. So thank you all for those who are watching over on YouTube. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, and turn on your notification, because we go live every Tuesday for now, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to catch us live, make sure you turn on the video so we can you can get the notification when we go live. So for those on YouTube, oh, I should answer the question so that you on YouTube can also get this information. So adding tags to expense won't affect. So the question is, if you add tags to your expenses, if it will, I can't even speak, if it will affect your expense report. No, adding tag to your expenses will not affect your profit and loss. It will not affect your report. The tags actually help you to break down and to see like smallest section of your report. So like we say, one of the things and one of the reasons why I love tags is when it comes to tax time, if when you're doing your taxes, especially if you one of your expense that you're going to use as a deduction is for your vehicle, your trucks, your cars. If you have more than one vehicle, when you're putting it in on your tax return, you have to enter the information as it relates to the fuel, parking. Um, what else do you pay for your car? I I don't remember if you put insurance separately, but I know for parking, I know for gas, repairs, all of those expense, you put them in separately for each vehicle if you have more than one vehicle on your tax return. Now, when you send me your expense report for your vehicle, I will have to sit there. I'm not going to know which expense goes to which vehicle. So if you have it tagged, when you pull that tag report, you can get, it's like breaking down all the expense that's on the vehicle, for your vehicle, your repair, your insurance, your maintenance, everything. And it is going to be broken down by vehicle. So that way you can enter it on your tax report. That's one of the ones that I think is most, for me, that's one of the ones that I think is one of the important one of the ones that I think most people would want to do. Think that's for your taxes. That is one. The other thing is for you as a business owner. Let's say that you have marketing as one big category on your report, on your profit and loss, right? Or on your charts of account. You want to see what you're paying for web design. You might want to see what you're paying for all your online assets, like digital assets, like your CRM. You might want to see what you're paying for. So you want to see those little details. You don't want to create a whole category on your charts of account for that. So what you can do, you can create a tag for those expenses. So when you pull a report of marketing, because you can now put a group tag that says marketing and tag all of those different expenses that you want to see a breakout of. I hope that was helpful, because sometimes we just want to make decision, but if you look at your marketing is going to be including of digital asset. Your marketing might include of hosting. Your marketing budget is going to be websites, or printed. You want to see printed material as opposed to digital stuff. You don't want to create a line for each of these. You want to see just those things. You just want to see one item on your profit and loss. But if you want to see the details of what makes up that marketing, you can use tagging. So I hope that was also helpful. That's one of the area that I think is going to tagging is going to be helpful. And I'm just thinking of the different ways that you can use tagging and the different expenses that you can create tags for, so you can see, you can kind of drill down on your report to see it, because sometimes you don't want to see each of these on the report because it's going to make your report longer, it's going to make it more cumbersome. But if you can drill down on this because you just want to see this information, so you can make it, can help you to make decision. I know that sometimes we think that oh, I don't need it, but it helps you, because now you know if you're going to increase what you need on your marketing. Okay, I'm spending this amount on marketing, but what aspect of marketing are you spending it on? So, guys over on YouTube, thank you so much. I know I went on a rant right there, but it's usually useful to understand why you use these additional features inside of QuickBooks, or why you act how it makes your life so much easier. So, thank you, Jermaine. So, for those who are over on YouTube and in the Facebook group, have a great day. We're going to say goodbye until next week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, thank you.